Should be a really tough pull between Rick and Charlie. Again, it'd be Rick's experience against Charlie's power. Getting ready for the grip. See the concentration on Rick's face there.
Let's cheer these guys on. This should be a good match.
The grip and start, oh, so important.
Sit there, Charlie. Get ready for that. Go. Come on, Rick. Good ball, Rick. Come on, Rick.
No, Charlie not happy with his grip so far. And again, both guys at the Nationals this year, both did very, very well. Both know each other pretty good at the table, know what to expect. Rick looks like he's just about ready.
Go!
Oh, and a slip out. So we'll strap them up and get ready to go again. Even the slip out itself takes a lot out of the guys. Each guy giving all he's got, and then to have both hands come apart.
I'm back to sit with you for a while, Scott.
Hey, Mark, nice to have you. Congratulations on your win earlier.
Thank you, thank you.
You're really on your game today.
Well, I'm trying to be. It's kind of hard up there. You don't know what these guys are going to throw at you, so.
No, but you're really starting to put it together this year. You're having a good year so far.
My year is coming together. Finally, it's been 7 years now, and I did manage to get around Greg Harnish today, which is the first time I've ever done that. So I was really pleased with that. But we'll see what happens in the finals. He can be, well, he's a super tough competitor. So.
And Greg really is strong.
Oh, Greg is all power. He's a fisherman, of course, and using his hands and wrists all the time for that. Just hard to match that kind of power. Speaking of power, we have quite a bit at the table right now.
Yeah, it almost goes Rick's experience against Charlie's power.
That's exactly right.
Which is going to win out.
And
right now, pretty even.
Very even right now. It shows just how much experience can do for you, actually.
And oh, an elbow foul on Charlie. It says Rick seemed to be getting a bit of an advantage.
Yeah. Rick won't be happy to see that. No. But he's a master at regrouping his thoughts and coming back from something like this. So it'll be interesting.
Rick has always been known for his stamina.
Oh, he's the king of stamina.
He's got it. He can last at the table longer than a lot of guys.
He certainly can. I spent many nights with him at the table until my arm was practically dead. This is a really good match.
Oh. Elbow foul on Rick.
That's been overruled.
Overruled by Dave.
Interesting.
Very
Charlie
interesting.
McGagan goes out on elbow fouls. Rick Pinckney wins. That's good for Rick.
Yeah. So Rick, tell us what happened there. We had both referees each calling an elbow foul.
Well, Dave's the head referee.
Okay.
So he overruled Cecil.
Okay.
What happened was, I mean, I can't tell. I can't even say, my elbow didn't come up because obviously I'm not looking at it. But
that's right.
I did see Charlie's elbow come up. And
yeah.
When
actually, that's what I thought the call was.
But well, what it could have been too is Dave saw both, and Dave's, yep. Charlie's elbow came up first.
Sure.
I mean, really, without going back and looking, it's hard to tell. But that might have been what Dave, just because Dave overruled him, he might have, seen that both elbows come off, but Charlie's came off.
And in the end, the head referee, he's in charge of the table.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, we got an interesting match here.
Yeah.
Go. Winner.
Ooh, good start. Mark really got the jump on Perry off the go.
Did he ever? again, I have a feeling this is a case of Perry starting to wear down.
Next up, we need Greg Harnish. And
That's the chance to take, I guess, going to all those different weight classes.
But that's what he wanted. He wanted to come in here and he wanted to just arm wrestle as much as possible because he wants that Canadian title back next year. He doesn't want to take second back seat to anybody. And him finishing third, I mean, he had a rough go there. He had a tough pull very first match today. The guy that ended up winning the competition. Then he went all the way through the B side in a big class, and in the semifinals, he missed the go completely. He just wasn't concentrating. You could just see it in his face. Just all of a sudden, he must have been somewhere else, and
Yeah, that's too bad.
it's just not the place you want to be and not the way you want to lose. But
Definitely not.
But those things happen when you get the table. I mean, Perry's got enough experience. He knows that when he gets the table, that
He has to be ready.
That's right. You see him now. He's getting psyched. You see his eyes come out.
He is ready now.
That's right. But Greg, that man's got a wrist on him like a piece of rebar.
Really, is there a stronger wrist here today?
I doubt that. And you can see that. I mean, Perry's got a strong wrist. And you can just see the way Greg just turned that. And here he goes. Perry's going for the big hit. But no way.
No.
Can't touch that wrist. And you can see that's what stopped Perry there, too, was Greg's wrist. It was...
Next up, in left leg, we need Edward Bork and Perry Broom.
Oh, Perry's up there again, pulling left arm now.
Now, fatigue has to be a factor here.
Yeah.
It really has to be.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a chance to sit down for about 10 minutes.
No. But, I mean, he plays the games, he takes chances
Well,
when you
that's
want to
true.
go all those classes.
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting in for. And, I mean, he knew with the caliber of competition here today, it wouldn't be easy. Here's another easygoing guy, and Edward Bork gets up there. Nice and easy, get along with, gets up there, takes his grip. Another guy, I'll tell you, he's got a good-sized mid on him, too. Strong hand.
Next up in the
And
finals,
so this could be interesting, too. See if Edward ends up going back and pulling Silvio in the final. Whoa, good pull.
Good pull.
Edward's re-gripping, but he's not. He's starting to move his hand up now. Oh, Perry
into
snapped
a
him into a hook.
hook.
Good
Yeah.
pull. Good pull. Perry looks strong in there. But Perry's stretching out, though. Oh, Perry made a bad move there,
move.
throwing his shoulder in.
Yeah.
But he's holding on. Again, you can see Perry stretching out.
Yeah.
And that was the difference right there. Perry stretching out. Further apart you get, the weaker you get. What you want to do is keep your shoulder in nice and tight the whole time you're pulling. You don't want to keep spreading yourself out. It may work at the gym. You're doing your curls and you're throwing your back, and the weights come up here. You throw your back. The other guy just doesn't come across stable the way the weights would.
So the idea is keep everything nice and tight.
Everything wants to be nice and tight. I mean, you'll see some guys that can pull. They're spread out. Tony Singer, who's from Alberta, many-time Canadian champion, he's all spread out, but that's just his style. He won many Canadian titles like that, But most guys, like 99.9, have to get in there, stay there nice and tight. I don't mean you have to be pushing against your hand, but you have to...
Actually, we're going to go left heavy right now.
No, they called the wrong two guys at the table.
Greg Harnish and Brian Rhines.
They had to go to the B side of the left-hand heavyweight class. But yeah, what I was getting back to saying, you want to keep everything in right where you feel the most comfortable. And I mean, sometimes it may not seem the most comfortable where you are the strongest. And that's where practice comes in. You get down there and you say, how do I feel here? How do I feel there?
Sure.
And that's what practice is all about. Now here's Brian Rhines up there. And guaranteed third place. A tough class.
Very tough.
class.
Got to be one of the toughest classes.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, for him to walk in off the street, take a third in there, wow. Oh,
That's just great.
oh,
Jeez.
boy. Stop Greg's left hand.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, by Brian Rhines. Unbelievable.
Great show today, folks.
Yep,
Great show.
Yeah, taking third place in there. Okay, now we're getting into the finals. So we got Trevor Weatherby on the B side. We got one guy on the A side with no losses. One guy on the B side with one loss. The guy on the B side must beat the guy on the A side
So
twice.
Trevor has to beat Brian twice?
Yep, but they won't be back to back. If he does win this one,
Go!
whoa, unbelievable.
Ronnie Sabian.
Great pull by Ronnie today, taking out Trevor like that. Whew. So that was Ronnie Sabian from Weymouth taking first place. Trevor Weatherby from Dartmouth taking second place. Now we're moving into the lightweight class, and we got Perry back up here. You'll see Perry a lot now. And going against Edward Bork. And because Perry won so many classes, he's going to be up here pretty well back-to-back now from here on in. And we'll see how much of a toll that takes on him. But again, never write off Perry just because he can get his energy level back so quick just by psyching himself up. You know, he wants to win. He puts his mind to it. A lot of times it's mind over matter with him.
But this many classes, really think he can?
No. I'm sure he snapped to a hook. He's some good at snapping somebody into a hook. Edwards tough in there.
Yeah.
You see the size of Edwards' forearm. Huge forearm.
Great pull, though.
Yeah, but Edwards got to stay tight. Yeah, Perry got him.
Great pull. Good luck, Rick.
Thanks.
Next up, we need Rick Pindy and Perry Bruin.
And here's Perry just stays at the table.
It has to be Perry twice.
Rip his arm off, Perry. Beat him with it.
And here we go again. Two guys with a lot of experience. A lot of experience up there at the table.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, Mark. Glad to have you back.
I'm back again. Running around here today doing double duty, I guess.
Yeah.
At least I'm getting to see all the great matches here.
Oh, incredible matches here today. Just incredible.
This is another one that's just basically a super match lined up here.
Yeah.
These two are super competitors. Experience all the way. Oh, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
These two are in the hook.
Into a hook now.
This is all power. Technique is out the window at this point. The person with the strongest arm is going to win.
Right now, it looks like stamina may have something to do with it.
Exactly.
They just keep hitting each other back and forth.
It's incredible. Keep in mind, Perry Broom's gone in 4 classes here today, so stamina has to be getting a little low for him.
It's got to be. I think that's all it was. Stamina just outlasted him.
Definitely.
Great pull, though. Great pull from these
It's
two
an
guys.
excellent pull.
Well, I believe Rick was on the B side, wasn't he? Didn't it? We have to see a
I believe
replay
so.
of this.
I believe these two might be back again. Rick's got his work cut out for him. He's having a good day, though.
Most definitely. Just give Rick a minute there, catch his breath, and he'll be right back with us. Well, congratulations, Rick. Great pull.
Thanks. That was tough.
Oh, it sure looked it. Go ahead, take it a second, catch your breath.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, him wailing on my arm like that sure took its toll.
It looked like it was just back and forth, each one taking a hit,
Yeah.
neither one giving ground. But here we go.
I was giving some, but I didn't know how much I was giving. This could be interesting.
Yeah.
Chris and Mark.
Chris has pulled well today.
Yeah, right hand. He's coming along pretty
really
good today.
coming along.
He dieted down to get in this class. He wanted this title, Atlantic Canadians. He wanted this. You know, he's got Mark McPhail. Mark's a tough guy. Like I said, I've met him before. You don't underestimate him, mate. I can't talk.
Don't underestimate Mark at all, that's for sure. We understand, Rick. You just had a tough pull.
Here they go.
Ready to go.
Yep. Chris caught him. Chris has got to tighten up. He's got his wrist coming back now.
Yeah.
He got him.
And he got it. Wow. Great pull.
And a Canadian
Great
champion
pull.
right there. Chris Scott, second place to Mark McPhail. That was a good pull by Mark today, too. Another tough class. Oh, here comes a good one now. See what Greg can pull one out of the bag here.
Yeah, it was a little bit surprising to see Mark beat Greg right-handed earlier in the day.
Greg was saying, though, he wasn't making any excuses. You'll never see Greg make an excuse why he lost. Greg went for, I couldn't tell you, I think 5 or 6 years without losing a competition. And then when he finally did lose one, there was no excuses. Did he beat me?
Oh,
See?
and he's right back.
He's back. These guys will be back.
What a turnaround. I mean,
Yeah.
the first match, Mark dumped Greg. Now this match, Greg comes right back
That's
to
just the
dump
way
Mark.
That's just the way things go. It's with a competition like this, when everybody is so close, every little thing makes a difference. I mean, when you see the referees are up there and they're trying to get everybody just straightened out, just so, and that's why. It's because any little thing can make the difference between winning and losing. Like I said, just because you've seen, like you said, the first time they met, Mark dumped Greg. Now you see Greg come back, dump Mark, which doesn't mean one guy is just the way they happen to hit. I think Greg, after the first match, you see Silvio climbing all over top of him. Edward doesn't have any hand left. Edward's best pull there, best thing to do there is. No, they call a foul on Edward. He let go. Getting back to Greg, I think Greg went back, sat down, and said, "This is what I got to change." Now Mark's got to do the same thing. Right here, Edward Bork, the younger brother of Silvio. Silvio's the shorter one, the black shirt. The DeWalt arm wrestling shirt. They sponsored us into the T-shirts at the Nationals. Yeah, look at that, big top roll. Takes his wrist out like
impressive.
that. Yeah, that's a very excellent move. You know, for him to just do that like that. Yeah, and there you go. Silvio Bork.
Yeah, Edward's a strong guy. He's no slouch.
That's right. For him to whip, I mean, he finished second here, Edward Bork. And for Silvio just to roll his wrist out, boy, it shows you the kind of power he's got. Well, now we get Mark and Greg back up there, this time left-handed. Mark's going to make sure what happened the first time didn't happen left-handed.
Well, he hopes to make sure of that anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Greg's on the B side, Mark's on the A side.
Mark's arm is his left arm.
Yeah, two great competitors, two great guys.
Yeah. And I mean, you watch, now watch the referee. He doesn't have hardly anything to have to straighten him out. Them guys get up there.
Wow.
And
A lot of power there.
Oh, man.
A lot of power there.
We used to have leather straps at one time. And Greg was in a match with Martin Collins from New Brunswick in a tournament in Halifax. And they broke the leather straps.
Wow.
You want to know what kind of pressure's up there. They broke leather straps. So you can just imagine. I mean, I've seen guys break glasses. That's why I always take my glasses off. You have a slip out. I've broken, my glasses have gone flying across the room when a slip out occurs.
Well, that's got to be really tough on you. You're pulling for all you've got, and all of a sudden your hands come apart.
That's right. I mean, just like taking a punch in the face. You're pulling for everything you got, and all of a sudden that lets go, and bang, you smack yourself. I've seen bloody noses, bruises, you name it. When those hands come apart, like I said, I mean, you imagine if you're just pulling for everything you've got on something, it lets go.
So now, does one guy have an advantage over the other in a strap match?
The strongest wrist will have the advantage in the strap match. But this could be interesting here.
Mark's team is Greg Harnish.
And you see Greg's wrist is bent down just a bit. Mark's getting up nice and high. Mark's not hooking here. Mark's going to go for the top roll. Whoa.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I didn't think the way Greg was setting up, he was going to take him there. That's hard to believe.
So I believe we'll see those two back again?
For 2 matches. But first, I believe it's going to be... we got 3 rematches.
Middleweight, we need Perry Broom, Rick Pinkley.
Oh, Perry and Rick at it again. Should be another great match coming up. Rick stretching out a bit. And now the all-important grip. The determination on Perry's face.
Beaverbank, Perry from New Germany. Cheer these guys on.
Just climbing up a bit over each other's thumbs.
Go!
Oh, slipped out very quickly. And for another strap match. As the referees start strapping the 2 wrists together, there will not be another slip out. All right, we're set again.
And we're ready to go. Rick Pinkley, Perry Broom. Pick your winner. Here's some noise up there, you guys.
Perry doesn't seem to be too happy with the strap so far. And now we're ready. Referees get them all squared up to the table, wrists all straight.
Keep the bend him, Rick. Keep the bend him. That's good, Jay. Right there. Go!
There they go.
Pick your winner, come on.
Great pull, great pull. Neither guy wants to give any ground. Hit by Perry. Rick has just a bit of a wrist advantage.
Good pull, guys. It'll be tough.
Great pull, great
Winner
pull.
and champion, Rick Pinkney. Perry Broom, second place.
Well, Rick Pinkney, your Atlantic Canadian champion this afternoon.
Super heavyweight, we need Greg Harnish, Mark Stevens.
Very good pull. As we wait for our next two competitors. Well, congratulations, Rick.
Thanks a lot.
Good pulling this afternoon.
Yeah, that was a tough pull. Anytime you're pulling with Perry Broom, it's a tough pull. Now, right now, that was a real cat and mouse game, too. We're both making real small moves, waiting for what the other person's doing. So now we got it. Right hand. Greg and Mark.
Go!
And there it
Greg
is.
takes it.
Greg takes it.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Came back off the B side. Boy, that's something right there.
Yeah, it really is.
Don't go away, guys.
Well, congratulations to Greg Harnish,
Left-hand heavyweight.
beating Mark twice.
Mark Stevens.
And here they both come back again left-handed.
Yep, coming back again. Yep, left-handed. This could be interesting. I wonder if Mark is going to change what he did last time.
Mark doesn't want the same result as he just had his last match with
That's
Greg.
right. That's right. Mark's got to really regroup. And this is where experience really comes in handy. If you take a loss, you have to go down, you've got to regroup, and think about what you're going to do. You can't just get it back up there and do the exact same thing. So this could be interesting.
Well, this is it.
Yep. Roll the marbles right now. Left hand. Mark wants this one bad.
Mark looks a little bit more determined this time,
That's
doesn't
right.
he?
That's right. He might have underestimated Greg a bit the last time, too, so we shall see. Whoa.
An elbow foul on
Now we'll
Greg.
foul on Greg. They're both right out. Before I forget, too, I should mention the World Arm Wrestling Championships coming up in Thunder Bay next month. Charlie McGagan, who you've seen pull in the 180-pound class, be going up to represent Canada. He finished first at the Nationals. Had a bit of a rough day today, I think mainly because he went so many classes and he kind of burnt out. Whoa! Unbelievable. And that's a perfect example of how things can jump around. Great last match, the way them guys did that.
Unbelievable.
And that was the last match of the day. We'll be handing out the plaques here pretty soon. And
Speaking of the Worlds, and you yourself are going to represent
I'm
Canada
going
at
to
the
represent
Worlds.
Canada at in the 165-pound class. And like I said, Charlie McGagan. So we're the only two actually going from Atlanta, Canada.
Well, good luck to both of you. I hope you both do really well up there.
Thank you very much. You know it's going to be tough. Guys coming from all over the world. As far as I know, they're closing in on about 400 entries.
Wow.
Super tournament.
Yeah, great tournament.
Yeah, so it should be a good go. This is a bit of a booster too coming in here. And winning this, probably gonna hurt Charlie a bit, but I think I think he'll rebound back from this. Just knowing that, I think mainly because his loss was just because he pulled so much today. So I think we will see how things go then.
Well, good luck to both of you. I think you both should represent Canada very well.
Yeah, we're hoping so. Okay.
Second place, 165.
Well, thanks a lot for sitting in here, Scott, and we shall see you again next year. We have another tournament at Bullseye next May. We're coming back. Well, so we've got a tournament coming up in Amherst in October 17th. So hope people can make it out for that. And I'd like to thank Access 10 for coming out and taping this for us too.
And thanks to the Bullseye Pub.
That's right, for holding the competition here today and supplying the plaques.
187-pound class.